It's a fun Friday with Tony, and we're here to make some money and probably talk a little golf. I think so. Let's go. We're off to a hell of a start in this tournament, so we're hoping to keep it going here and get an outright. We need an outright really, really, really bad. Welcome to Last Minute Betting with Bob and Mike, bringing you your quick fix for sports betting along with Tony from Florida. Tony, I got a guy today that I talked to who's going to watch the show who wants to know how you're doing with the global EV plan. Okay, so you're going to talk about that here in a little bit.
Cool.
For you folks, up to $1,000 in second chance bets from PointsBet for new users. The link is below in the description. Go there now. Mike, you look sad.
I look sad?
Yes, you look sad. Does he look sad, Tony?
I mean, I wasn't going to say sad. But
Serious?
Serious, yeah.
he looks like he's ready to make some money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what you call that look. All right.
Yes.
What's up,
Yes.
Justin? So, Tony, I want you to start off here talking about how you use the global EV plan with Bovada and Bet Online and all of those types, and how you're using positive EV to make money. You got, I'll give you a minute.
Yeah, so I use the global plan because I travel a lot and I have accounts in the states that I travel to. And then I also have a few accounts here in Florida as well. Now with Hard Rock Bet here, it's awesome because we had that in 2021 for about 2 weeks. And that's what Calvin Ridley got suspended for when he was placing bets on the NFL when it was that 2-week period in Florida. So
Right.
we finally got it back here. So with the global EV plan, it's awesome because I use it to see the positive EV plays and the screen and the line movement to see which way the line on the spread and the total is going. And with the global EV plan, it's great because I get to see all the different books across the world pretty much, and I get to see which ones are the sharpest and which way the line's moving. And if that line beats the books that I have here, then that's what the bets that I take. I share the ones on Twitter that I do take, whether it's on that exact number or if it's maybe a cent or two off, as long as it's beating the number on your available book, that means the line's still moving in that direction. So it's positive EV. If you're seeing a line go from -2.5 to -3, you know that you want to get it before it goes to 3.5 on a football game or something like that. So with the global EV plan, it shows you all the books. I use it to see line movement and which positive EV plays are on which books. And then if that play beats my available books wherever I'm at that day, those are the bets that I hammer down.
But while you're in Florida, you use it quite a bit, correct?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I use it, especially because we only have a few books here that are available, like Fliff, like Hard Rock Bet, like Bovada, like Bet Online, like Bet US. So I use the lines from FanDuel, Caesars, DraftKings that I can see on my global EV plan because those books are a bit sharper on changing the lines than some of the ones that I have. So then once I see the lines moving, as long as I can still beat that on one of the books that I have, that's what I use to my advantage.
Gotcha. Okay. Very, very good. Good job there. That was concise. I appreciate that very, very much. All right. I'm still trying to put a 5-picker together here, guys. You'll have to give me just a little bit of a break because I'm having problems getting this last 5-pick together. There's Sean right there. That is the guy that I was talking to today, Tony. So perfect.
Awesome. Yeah. And Sean, if you ever want to message me on X or Twitter or whatever they call it, that's my username down there. I'm more than happy to answer any questions.
Very good. Very good. Mike, you can take care of them comments here real quick.
Yeah, I was going to get into Justin's. My thoughts on that. I mean, we know Alabama's putting up over 100 points a game so far to start this year. Safe to say they'll probably stay on track there. So now it's going to come down to how much over 100 does Alabama get and how much does Mercer add to the over, right? So I would venture to say that it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close. It's going to be a sweat, but I think you can cash that out at 149 being the number you need. But we definitely would like Mercer to give us some points tonight, because Alabama, I'm pretty confident they get 100 plus tonight.
All right. And thank you, OddsJam. You are very welcome. Okay, so Jokic's PRA is over 54.5. So far through 10 games, he's hit the over 7 times. Usually when he hits the over, it's not by, it's by plenty. So have not seen it pop up on positive EV today, but you know what?
Well,
considering that it's a 70% of the time winning bet, I mean, I have to jump on it every time, every game. I mean, really.
Last time these two teams played, Jokic went for 35, 14, and 12. Jokic has done so well against the Pelicans for his career, put up some pretty good numbers. So coming off a triple-double, that game was in Denver, obviously, so that helps. This one at New Orleans, but I would still ride a Jokic over PRA.
Yeah, what do you think there, Tone?
He's been playing great. I would ride that, especially if you have an edge there compared to another number. That seems like a pretty solid number there for a PRA.
I mean, 72% last year and 70% to start the year through 10 games. I'm just looking on the positive EV page and seeing if I can see anything. Now, he missed out on a triple-double recently by 1 assist.
Yeah,
that one hurt. And there's nothing popping up on positive EV right now for him. So I wanted to double-check that because when it does, I'm ready to hop on it. And there's Steven Batza. How you doing? My friend. Good to see you. We had Merce and Key on last night just for you and for your dad there with the pacemaker. They said hi. And all right. So we're happy to be here, ready to roll. Tony, are you on a lot of college basketball tonight?
Oh, yeah. There's 80 games. I think I took maybe half of them.
Yeah.
You are a DGen, aren't you?
Yeah,
well,
no.
Especially with the positive EV page. I mean, that's what's great about the global plan is that when these lines open late at night or first thing in the morning, some of them are just totally off from another one. So if you can see that you're getting a 9 points in a basketball game, sometimes it's closing around 12 or 13 in these college basketball games. Some of these 19-point spreads are closing at 24, 25. So even when you see a huge spread, as long as you're getting an edge over some books, they haven't really caught on yet.
I got burned by on Price Picks, and I got burned on my anytime touchdown scores with Mark Andrews. Guys, big news. Joe Burrow out for the year. Wrist injury. NFL is investigating how the Bengals handled the news of the injury report, whether they were trying to hide anything or what have you. And he actually, when he threw the touchdown pass to Mixon, his hand was hurt, and then he went to the sideline and tried to throw, and he couldn't throw anymore, and they took him out of the game. So Joe Burrow's gone. I believe the Bengals are done, guys.
Yes. There's no chance they're coming out of that. It was already going to be tough sledding with that loss in general, even with Burrow. But you still had a fighter's chance having Joe Burrow. So I would venture to say Cincinnati's gone. And then, I mean, that division, that AFC North, Deshaun Watson gets hurt, out for the year too. I mean, all of a sudden, that division that was looking stacked,
right,
is now looking like, injury plagued.
I know. I heard Tom Brady's coming back and going to play in Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That was just for Tony's sake, Mr. Boston over there. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I feel for the Bengals fans, but you know what? That injuries are part of the game. Tony, what do you think about Brady coming back and being the Browns quarterback?
Yeah, I don't think we need to waste any time on that conversation.
All right, we'll waste some time on this conversation. Looks like Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick are done.
I'm not so sure about that. Hopefully he's done as GM, but I wouldn't get rid of him as a coach just yet. I mean, we got Gerard Mayo waiting in the helm, but I'm not sure he's done as a head coach just yet.
And let me ask you a question. What is it about the Parcells coaching tree that those head coaches just can't be successful? Josh McDaniels, the architect behind a lot of the offenses that Tom Brady ran, man, every time he goes to be a head coach.
What are we talking about Bill Parcells for?
I think he meant Belichick.
I meant Belichick. Okay. Give me a break.
Yeah, it is interesting to see the coaching tree. I mean, it just shows that you can't really replicate what a great head coach can do. I mean, I assume that's what Josh McDaniels tried to do. He brought half the Patriots team over there. I assume that's what Romeo Crennel tried to do in the past. I assume that's what Bill O'Brien tried to do when he was a head coach, is try to be like Bill, and you can't really be like somebody. I'm sure if somebody comes into Alabama once Nick Saban's gone, they're going to try to do it like Nick Saban, but I'm not sure they could do it exactly like Nick Saban, even though Nick Saban's coaching tree is a lot better than Bill Belichick's is.
Actually, it is the Parcells coaching tree.
Well, Bill Belichick did come from Parcells, but yeah, I mean, the rest of these guys are under Belichick coaching tree. Belichick's probably one of the only remaining Parcells guys left, possibly.
Yeah, I think the rest of them are dead.
No, I don't know if they're dead, but they just may not be in the NFL any longer. But yeah.
Tristan, what is up?
What is up, Tristan?
Bill Belichick is Emperor Palpatine. That's oh, that's funny. What are you doing back there, Tony? You checking on the fireplace?
Got to plug in my laptop. It's dying on me.
Oh, okay. All right. That's why you're disappearing.
There we are.
All right. So now, another question, guys. Colorado and Washington State tonight in college football. Looks like the spread is 4. It was 3.5 earlier. I'm feeling pretty confident in the Cougars tonight. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is an interesting one. I mean, Colorado with those 4 losses in a row have really put themselves in a bad spot. But then you've got Washington State, who's lost 6 in a row. So, man,
Give me Colorado.
I think so too.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I think so too.
Brady. Okay. Boy, Justin is going after the Star Wars analogies there, isn't he?
Bill Belichick's Emperor Palpatine, and Brady was Darth Vader for a long time. Heck yeah. I agree with that. Hey, nothing wrong with some Star Wars talk here, you know. Shoot.
Okay, so you guys are both on Colorado. I'm on Washington State, so there we differ. Let's see what else we differ on tonight. What about Arizona tonight? Did they cover the spread? What about Arkansas? Thoughts on those games, Tony? Since you bet 40 college basketball games today, I would say that you probably have the most experience.
Yeah, so I took Arkansas at minus 13.5 earlier, and it's moved to minus 14.5. I still like them. UNC Greensboro's had a rough start to the year, and Arkansas is 3-0. I didn't see any plays on the Arizona game, surprisingly. But I do have some plays for other games as well. But I'm definitely on Arkansas around that minus 13.5, minus 14 number.
What are your thoughts on all of the positive EV ladder plays that are popping up in totals? Are you any of them?
No. I'm more of a spread and money line guy. especially with the amount of plays that are popping up with the totals and the ladders. I mean, if I see a swing number, then I'll take it. But to be honest with you, I've been having much more success just as being a sports fan. I have a better feel on spreads and money lines than totals anyway. I always have. I've always been more of a spread and money line better. But yeah, if you've got a good feel on totals and you're not on that positive EV plan, I think I've had about 500 of them pop up on the page today in multiple ladders, like you said. So
right, exactly. Tristan's wanting to know about hockey picks, NHL picks. There's only 2 games tonight.
Yeah.
Florida did not come through last night. They're going to Anaheim, but Florida, Mike, is heavily favored in this game. Money line of minus 170 on PointsBet. Is Gibson starting in goal, or they?
Yeah, Gibson starting in goal. Of course, Dostal got lit up by Colorado. We saw how that one goes. Man, this is an interesting game because Florida playing a back-to-back, but, I don't know how much that's going to play a factor here. It's tempting to say Anaheim again for me, guys, but I got to be honest with you. I think I would lean towards, with these 2 games, doing a Winnipeg, Florida parlay, money line parlay.
Okay, because you can get Anaheim at plus 160 right now.
Yeah, I mean, good. They're tremendous value for Anaheim, but remember, Florida's a good team themselves, and after that loss last night, I just don't think they're going to lose 2 in a row here back to back. And before that, they got hot there, didn't they? 5 in a row they won. So Florida got themselves back in the mix.
Right. It's hard to go on them long winning streaks. It really is.
Well, yeah, but they got it snapped last night to LA, but
right.
Tonight you feel like I just don't think Florida's going to lose back to back.
Well, and then you've also got Anaheim, whose road winning streak was snapped at 5.
That's
and now
true.
They're coming back home. So
and they're coming off a loss to Colorado, an embarrassing loss to Colorado,
if
too.
there was a game that I would want to take Anaheim, it would be tonight.
Okay.
That's in my book. But you know what? I got another $50 free bet. Maybe I'll put it on there. Stephen Batts is on the Suns minus 5.5. Any thoughts on that game, guys?
Yeah, I'm actually on the Jazz on that one.
Same.
I think Mike is too. Yeah.
I actually took Jazz first half and full game for a lot of juice.
Okay, cool. Justin wants to know about Drexel and Fairfield under 142.5. You know what? Let's just go ahead and share the screen here. Since we're asking about games like that, we could show you where you can line shop Drexel.
Pull up that screen, Justin, and if you're beating that number at some books, that's what we're saying about these college basketball totals is you can get a huge edge on 2 or 3 point differences on some of these books.
Oh, that's a 2 point difference. Yeah, I would be jumping on that big time.
Definitely
the line is 140.5 or 140. So yeah, that's a good under, and I would actually probably go under 142 and under 141. And if it hits 140 or below, you win all 3 bets. That's how you do those ladder plays. Tristan was wanting to know about the over
6 in the Anaheim, Florida game.
I think a good little parlay, if you can do a same game parlay on your app, would be that over and then the Ducks puck line plus 1.5.
And that's a possibility too.
Yeah.
You can get the Ducks at plus 1.5 at minus 155 on Circa. The over minus 132 on FanDuel, minus 130 it looks like on ESPN Bet and Circa and Bet Rivers. So there you go. And
Justin got that at minus 110. Nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're into college basketball and you like shopping totals and spreads, wake up around 6, 7, 8 a.m., turn on those OddsJam notifications, and you'll start getting hundreds of plays before you even eat breakfast.
There you go. All right, Tony, I'm going to cover you up here. This is what we picked, and we're gonna talk about the leaderboard here. We took Aberg, Henley, Harmon, Poston, Cole, and Svensson outright. We took Harmon and Cole top 5. We took Henley and Noren top 10, and we took Aberg, Young, Kim, Kuchar, Vishegas, and Taryn at top 20. We are in line for a lot of these plays, Tony, are we not?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can keep covering me up, Bob, because those are a bunch of winners. It's looking like right now. We got Oberg in first place by himself right now at 11 under.
Why do I have problems calling him Oberg, man?
Oh, it took me about 6 months too. I was calling him Aberg all PGA season. We got Eric Cole at plus 2,800 pre-tournament, and he's tied in second place right now, just one shot behind Ludwig there. We've got Kuchar in the top 5 right now, Svensson and Cam Young in the top 10, and then we've got about 8 other golfers that are under par right now. So We're looking pretty good on our picks. If we can get a Ludwig outright at plus 1,200, or even better, the Eric Cole at plus 2,800, that would be a great way to end the fall season.
That would be fantastic. And by the way, is this the end of the fall season for the FedEx?
Yeah, because they've got I believe, let me double check on the name. I don't want to get it wrong, but it's the Hero World Challenge, which is next week after Thanksgiving. And that's the one that Hovland won last year, the Tiger tournament. So that doesn't count in the fall. So this is the last tournament that goes towards the PGA players getting exempt towards next year.
And how many players could possibly get exempt?
It's the line's at the top 125, so you have to be in that, and then the top 60 get to play in like the Players and a couple of the other major events.
Okay, all right, very good, good explanation. Oh, look at that! Tristan's already on you, man.
Yeah, that's a good play because we're not sure about whether it's going to be Panthers or Ducks, and then the over is pretty juiced right there, so that's not a bad little plus money parlay.
I don't mind that at all.
My only problem with that is I took the Ducks plus 1.5 the other night on somebody's advice that the Ducks were gonna win in Colorado, and I got my ass kicked. Okay,
can't live in the past sports betting though.
No, exactly. He's still stuck in Wednesday, and
yes, go ahead, throw it out there, Justin. We will comment on anything. Got
a lot of college football already tomorrow.
I'm ready for some Valorant and CS2 plays too. You want to talk about them? I bet them every day. By the way, nice OddsJam hat. Thank you.
That is nice.
Nice.
Very nice hat. Like it. Go ahead.
Nice OddsJam shirt. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, here's what it is. Liberty and UMass over 61.5. Wow.
Yeah, I'm actually from Amherst, Massachusetts, where UMass is. I grew up there going to games, and they're just terrible. Let me see where this line movement is right now on the game for you, because I actually don't have a play yet there.
UMass.
Yeah, Sean, that's okay. You can message Tony on Twitter.
Yeah, of course. Message me. Hey, if you're seeing 61.5 as an over, I'm seeing the consensus line around 63.5 right now. So that's a great number. If you got it.
63.5 is the number. Here you go.
Esports. Man, I mean, may as well. Yeah.
And it's over 28.5 map kills. All right. Yeah, there's the line right there in this Minutemen versus Flames game. It's 63.5. Yeah, you ought to be in good shape with the 61.5. That is 2 of them in a row, guys, that he's had 2 points difference on.
Yeah, that's a heck of an edge. I mean, at the very least, you've done your due diligence as a sports bettor, Justin, as always, and you got the best play you can get and the best edge you can get. Congrats to you.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Justin, even if that play doesn't hit, it's a good pick. And that's how sharp sports bettors bet. I mean, if you're beating the closing line, it's a good pick. So if you keep making plays like that, you're going to be up eventually.
Exactly.
God, Tony, you're just smart, aren't you? 8 and over 11.5 points. Tristan wants to know. Mike?
Yeah. I'd roll with that. Yeah. I would roll with it.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Yeah. Go ahead, Sean, and message him on Twitter. He's one of us. He does post a lot of bets on Twitter. If you're not following at OJT Feuds, you're missing the boat. Now, guys, are we putting a parlay together? And are we going to put a parlay together that I could put my $50 free bet on to win? What do you guys think? Can we come up with one that would absolutely win?
I think we can.
Tony?
I got it.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to let you go first. Just tell me what you're on.
I'm on the San Francisco Dons tonight.
Oh, the Dons.
I got them at plus 130. You should still be able to get it at plus money. So that's a nice little bonus bet to put on. But they're a great college basketball team. Grand Canyon's having a good start to the year as well. But the Dons are always flirting with that conference championship and playing in the tournament. So take the Dons tonight.
Take the Dons. All right. Okay. Man, I don't know where to go with that after that, but I'm thinking about trying to take an alternate point spread. So let me get there. If I could find it, it's pretty far down here, I believe. Let me find it. Well, you know what? Why don't I just
Don't we have a search bar?
Why don't I just go there? Hush up.
Yeah,
guys,
no kidding.
Don't be making fun of me, nice guys. Belmont versus Arizona this night. So the line is 24.5 there, 25. I'm thinking about an alternate line, guys. Can I do it? Will you guys allow this?
I love alternate lines.
Sure.
All right. Let me get there. But I got to make sure. Oh man, see, that's the problem. The problem with that is I don't have any line on ESPN Bet. So that sucks. So I will go with an alternate line here. And it looks like only Fliff and Pat Rivers are going to give me that. Oh, boy. Hang on a second, guys. Bear with me. We'll go with minus 24.5. We're gonna take that half a point extra. Minus 24.5 on that. And that puts us at, plus 310 so far. Mike, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to jump over to the NBA, and we got Houston and the Clippers. Clippers just awful right now. 6 losses in a row. Meanwhile, you've got Houston. What do they have? 6 wins in a row. Plus 7.5 for Houston tonight. I'm going to take it.
Okay.
It's a good play.
All right. Let's try it. Let's put it up here. And let's see where it goes.
Houston off to a 6-3 start too, guys.
I know, crazy.
Dylan the villain.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. All right. I'll put that together on PointsBet here real quick, Mike, at plus 684, and we'll give $25 away.
Sounds good.
That sound? Sound good? All right.
Sounds good.
All right, you're taking over. I might as well jump off my roof for not following Tony on Twitter.
Oh yeah, some days I post if I'm around and I'm free 20 plus plays, just whatever I see with an edge.
Yep. Got to do that. All right, I'll jump over to the positive EV play page here and see if there's any plays out there that we can jump on here last minute. Get a good refresh here and see what we got. Busy slate tonight for sure. Busy slate. This one's not too bad. Dylan Cousins over 2.5 player shots on goal at plus 120 on Fliff.
Yeah, I actually took that exact play earlier today.
Nice. Yeah, I like that one for sure. And then on ESPN Bet, we've got Booker over 6.5 assists. I do like that one. So we'll go ahead and lock those two in at least. Did I miss the book? Nope, there it is. Getting minus 105 on this. Pretty well juiced everywhere on every book. Penny Line's got it at minus 155. We're getting minus 105 on this.
Great value.
Yes, tremendous. So we'll add that. ESPN Bet and go jump on that one. I mean, we got DeAndre Hunter over 12.5 points. Man, tons of good plays. Where was that at? Right there. Tyrese Maxey under 26.5 points. I'll stay away from that. But this one I will jump on. Plus odds, and it's favored everywhere. That's on Bet Rivers.
That's a great play. Always love plays around plus 100, getting your money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. I got to decide whether I'm doing this, Mike. It's a $370 payout. On our parlay, the Dons on the money line, the Rockets plus 7.5, and Arizona minus 24.5. I actually got better odds on ESPN Bet than what I was getting on PointsBet. $50 to win $369 plus 739. Should I pull the trigger, guys? What do you guys think?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
No hesitation. That's a winner.
Oh, yeah. If we're all confident in our plays, you throw them all together, that's a winning parlay.
Yep.
Yes, I'm enjoying ESPN Bet. All right.
All right, send that over.
Especially if you give me $370.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for doing that. That would be fantastic if that hit. I would be thrilled. And yes, I will do that right now, Mike. And there it is.
Tristan Jokic under 9.5 assists. Ooh, I would stay away from that. Reason why, I remember last time he played New Orleans, 34, 16, and 12. Not going to is Penny and Pinnacle the same thing? Yes. Yes, it is, Justin. Yeah, Tristan, I would stay away from that. I just worry because his numbers against the Pelicans are pretty solid, and last time he chewed them up pretty good. So,
yeah, Justin, Pinnacle is pretty much known as the sharpest book in the world. So if you're ever interested in knowing if a play is a good play or not, just look at the Pinnacle line, and if you're beating the Pinnacle line, it's probably a good play.
Yeah, but if you're beating the no vig, it's even better.
Oh yeah,
that's where you get into the positive EV. No two ways about it. All right. Hey, Justin's in Vancouver, so you know he's enjoying the weather up there in his Canucks off to a great start.
Yeah, but a tough loss last night, too.
I know, but going into that game, did you guys know that they had one guy who was first in goals? They had 3 guys tied for most points in the NHL. And they have Quinn Hughes, one of the guys tied for points, also led all defensemen in goals and led all defensemen in points. So that is a pretty raucous start for that offense. And that's the kind of potential that team has always had. And Mike, who's playing well in goal? Your boy.
Demko.
Yeah, Thatcher. He's really playing lights out right now.
Oh, yeah.
So got to give him credit. By the way, Kia was on the Blues last night. Boy, that wasn't good. It's chilly. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. We're not in Chicago. We're in Southern Illinois. So anyway, look, that's it. Let's talk about what the parlay is again. We're giving away $25. We have the San Francisco Dons on the money line. We've got Arizona minus 24.5 and the Rockets plus 7.5. So we're going to be sweating these all night. It's going to be a late night to find out whether we win. And if we win, we're $370 to the good. And guess what? The crowd keeps getting bigger, guys.
Yeah, it does.
It keeps getting bigger. I want to do one more thing, guys, and then I'm going to let you go. I know, Tony, you got to get to kids and
we got people tuning in now. Crowd just growing and growing here as we're ending the stream, and crowd's getting a little bigger. So let's stick around for a minute.
All right, let's do that. I agree 100%. All right, let me pull something up here, and I'm going to share my screen because I want to look for a few plays, and I want your guys' opinion on these. By the way, I took a call with a guy the other day. He started doing some of my positive EV ladder plays, and he hit like 2 of them that night.
Nice.
So
Nice.
there are a ton out here. You got to look for them, and you will get some of these. Now look at this, Tony. I don't know whether you like plays like this or not, but you got the Jazz at minus -0.5 point, and you could get the Jazz at plus 1.5 for the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, if you have an edge there, that's a good play. I did take the Jazz on the first half money line earlier today, and the full game money line. So I'm more of a half into full game better.
Right.
I haven't really dabbled into the quarters yet, but I mean, that's not a bad play if you're on them for the half and the game.
Elon and IUPUI under 144, under 142.5. I saw under 142. Let me see if I could find another one in that. No, it doesn't. A 3-leg coming down the ladder play. You put the on the highest number. You put a full unit on it, half a unit on the next one, and a quarter unit on the next one. And when all 3 hit, you win.
Did Elon Musk buy his own college basketball team? The Musks.
See, an example of the positive EV page in these NCAA basketball lines, though, I took Elon money line at minus 118 this morning, and I'm seeing them as high as minus 175 right now.
Right.
So
right.
You see plays like that, the line just moving quickly in the morning, and like that, the total right here. You want to jump on it when you see it for these college basketball games.
Oh yeah. And
so we're on the Musk tonight.
Listen to me. Start playing some of these ladder plays, Tony. You're going to like them. If you do it, I know you're not into that a whole lot, but I'm telling you, you start playing them, you're going to make some money.
Yeah, I've never really done the ladder. When I see a ladder play, I usually just take the highest one. I don't really take multiple ones, but I might start trying that soon.
It's pretty cool when they hit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's Elon is a university in North Carolina, by the way. Okay. So they play basketball in North Carolina. And no, Elon Musk does not own the team. All right. That's it.
Yet.
That's it. Yeah. All right.
It'll be called the X's soon.
Yeah.
Right. All right, man. Good job. Nice show tonight. Let's do it again soon, Tony. Yeah, let me know when you're free next week and when you're coming on. All right.
Sounds good. I'll text you.
All right. Sounds good. And I'll be talking to you on Tuesday morning. So, yeah. Great show, guys. Appreciate it. Let's make some money. I need this parlay to come through. We haven't hit one for a while. It's time.
It's
this
time.
Right now. I need it.
This is the one.
I need it bad. Thank you, Justin. Justin, we'll have you on next week. Tristan, we'll talk to you too. See you, folks.